Hey, what's going on, guys? Back here again. Is this guy did some horse trading and traded one of my other rifles for it. But this is the Barra 250Z and 22. This is kind of a initial impressions video. After I shoot it for a little bit, I'll do a full review on it. Um, yeah, you can see it's kind of a behemoth. It's got a 27.3-inch barrel, I believe, is what they say. It holds, I want to say 310 cc's of air. It might be a little bit less than that. Um, did a little bit of shooting just to sight it in. So far, so good. It definitely needs to be tuned. This one already had the trigger kit done, so I can't really comment on how it is from Barra. Um, Rogue Air sells a trigger kit for like 17-20 bucks. And the trigger on this is really crisp, light, with that kit installed. I got a little Vector 10 power fixed 10 power scope on there just for the meantime. Probably be going with like a, I don't know, Discovery 5x30 eventually. Um, but yeah, let's get into shooting it a little bit. And when I first got it, the reg was set at like 2600 psi, and it was smoking 18 grains at like 1080. So I dialed it way back. Um, it is externally um, adjustable regulator. You can go up with it. Well, there's air in it, but you can't go down. Most regulators are like that. So I degassed it, took it down a little bit. It's right at 2000 right now. This is the one I want to use for NRL 22 next spring and going into the next season. So hopefully it works out. Hopefully it likes slugs. It is an unchoked barrel, so it's just a matter of finding what it likes. But yeah, we'll get into it. We'll start with the JTS Dead Centers 18.1. The bolt's actually really smooth. I kind of had concerns about it being a bolt action, but it's actually really nice. Zero complaints with that. Um, let's see where we've got. Okay, there we go. See, that's 18 grain at 1,000 at 2,000 psi. So right now, I'll probably get about 30 shots out of this thing. But if you bump the reg down to 16, 1700 and was shooting mid eights, you could probably get 50 shots out of this thing. And so far, the regulator's been really good. Really consistent. We'll just do 5 shots here and then move to the FX 18 grain. 995. Seems to like these a lot though. It does have a last round holdback also with the stock magazines, so you won't waste any air. That was me. I pulled that one. You can see it. There's a 2-stage fully adjustable trigger from the factory. Adjustable AR style buttstock. This is the stock one. It's adjustable in length and pull, and then your comb height. It's a mil-spec standard AR buffer tube, but I don't know why they did it. Couldn't tell you. The threading is different, so you can't put like a folding adapter on here or anything like that. That's at least not mil-spec. I've seen and heard of some people that have retapped the tube and the adapter so they could put folding stocks on here. I don't really care. It's not my thing. I just don't know why they wouldn't have. If they went with a mil-spec buffer tube, they should have just went mil-spec threading to give you the choice. What else? Is a plastic, I don't know, resin polymer. It's got a little bit of play to it. I'm not a huge fan of the stock. But you know, it's a $450 gun, so I gotta give and take a little bit. It's loosely, well, not loosely, it's modeled after the Snow Peak M30C. I guess some of the internals are different. The trigger's definitely different. I haven't shot that particular rifle, but it only has like a 220 cc air tube. And if you're asking where the air tube's at and you don't know anything about this gun, it is an over-the-barrel tube. So there's no underneath or anything like that. The barrel's actually in that tube itself, which leads to good harmonics, or in theory, it should be good harmonics for the barrel. It is threaded 1/2 by 20. You have M-lock up here, both sides, and then underneath, you have a split Picatinny over here for your scope. You can put regular AR style hand grips on it. I'm going to go with the 0 degree grip. It's just the one I have has a dovetail on it, and it won't work with this. You have to have one. I might just cut it off. I'm not 100% sure yet. Thumb safety, or just a push safety over here. But yeah, so far I'm liking it. As big as it is, it's not heavy, which I kind of wish it was for what I'm going to be using it for. I'll end up having to add weights to this thing. I mean, it's just entirely too light to keep steady. But I'll probably end up adding some weights up on the Picatinny or the M-locks and seeing how that goes. But here we go with the FX. I think they're 18.1s or 18.9s. I don't remember. We'll go just to the target to the left of that, or to the right of the one I just shot. Yeah, these are a little heavier. I've also heard with this gun, the moderator can make a huge difference in accuracy. I know a lot of air rifles are that way. So I have a few different ones I'll play around with. Doesn't seem really like these as much as the JTS's. Here's a blade style trigger. Some people don't like them. I'm used to shooting them because all my pistols that I own have blade style triggers on them. Started grouping a lot better there. And when I used to shoot 3-gun, I'm gonna load some more to these FXs up. I say too much, don't I? It's probably annoying as shit to listen to. My AR platform that I built out, I had that style of trigger on it. Jesus Christ, there I go again. Magazines are pretty nice. I believe they're metal with a plastic front. You spin it around, drop one in backwards, and then you can just go through and drop them in decently. It's a thick mag too, so you shouldn't have any problems with slugs in these magazines at all. These are probably only taking up 3/4 of what's available in each slot. So even the longest slugs should fit in here. We'll move over. Sorry about that. To the, just to the left of that one.
993. 993. 988.
Not too bad. Does have an adjustable hammer spring also, but you have to remove the stock to get to it. And from my playing around with it, it doesn't do a whole lot.
900.
But for fine tuning it would have some benefit.
900.
Yeah, that's not too bad with those at all. The reg's really consistent too. When I'm not dicking around changing pellets out and stuff, it's usually about 5-6 FPS spread. So that's real good. I also brought out some slugs to horse around with. I haven't tried any really. Well, I lie. I tried some NSAs and they didn't work, unfortunately. Really wanted those slugs to work, or at least how I have it set up's not working, so I have to play around with that. These are 18.21 grain rifles. No idea what the diameter is on these things, so we'll try a couple out and see what happens. It'll fit in there. We'll just do 5 real quick. Yeah, so far I really like it. To me, the biggest downfall is probably the stock. It's got a lot of flex in the front end and the fore end of the rifle, and the tube doesn't really set on it all that well. So I might that stupid I might try and rig up something to take up that play that's there. Some people were bitching about the Picatinny being different. I'm not 100% sure what they were talking about. You might not be able to mount like a one piece, from my understanding, is what they were saying. But I don't see any issue with the Picatinny on for the scope at all. Build quality seems really good. Everything is machined really well. The stock is well done. I really like the camo pattern on it. It's just, it's a little thin in this section right here. So, but we'll go bottom row, second over from the right. Well, those are actually shooting pretty damn good. Except for that one. What the hell that was? That was probably a bad one. I'm gonna try these H&N slugs out of it. They're 21 grain 218s. The 216s and the 217 NSAs that I had, I think they're too loose in the barrel. I don't know what those rifles are, to be honest with you. It doesn't say what it is. It just gives me the grain weight. So I'm thinking this thing might like 218 size stuff as far as slugs go. Could be totally wrong on that. Those rifles weren't bad up until that last one. That one just kind of said screw you and went its own way. But we'll give these H&Ns a try. These should be shooting a lot slower. They're 21 point something or another grains. So I'm probably going to go up a little bit higher, just so I can see where it impacts. Or they'll shoot better because it's nah. I don't think so. Might be going too slow. Eh, eh, not that great. Let's see, what else do I have out here? Oh, let's try these NSA 20 grainers. I really wanted to like NSA slugs. You can get so cheap. It's like you're getting slugs for pellet prices. Um, you can get a box of 400 of these for like 20 bucks. Everybody else sells you like 150 slugs for 20 bucks. So it's huge difference. So much. If you can get a rifle that shoots these things, it's amazing. Yeah, see, these don't load real good either. It's weird. You really got to jam them in there. It's probably damaging the pellet. Holy crap, that shot's low. Low. Wow. Hmm.
946.
Yeah, these are garbage.
942. 900.
I just shot him into the berm over there. Not shooting good at all. So far, the rifles. These are NSA. I think they're 218s, but I don't remember the grain size. I'm just gonna load 4 because if they suck, they suck. Yeah, I don't remember what size, how heavy these were. For some reason I didn't mark the bag and or keep the box. On my own dumb fault. If these don't seem to load really well. All the other ones normal. real smooth. These are kind of janky going in. You really got to push them in hard. That one went in super easy. Let's go. Oh, hell, I don't know.
990.
Yeah, that's much better.
988. 900.
Still kind of all over the place though.
900.
Yeah. Well, hell. Bring anything else out here with me? I did not. So yeah, that's a kind of first look at it. I will definitely tune this thing up and see what she'll do. But it shot the JTSs. I mean, that's a really solid group. FX tightened up there for a minute. The rifle slugs, except for that one, was a really tight group. So I pull this back before it falls off the edge there. But yeah, overall, I really like it. That was, what, 35 shots. And I'm at 2,400. So I'd probably get 40 shots out of this thing. At 2,000. It's not too bad. Like I said, if you can crank it down, you can get a hell of a lot more out of it. But yeah, first impressions, I really like it. I think it's well built. I don't think it's everybody's cup of tea just for the length of it. It shoulders really well. It's not hard to shoot offhand, and it is a bolt action. But like I said, it's really smooth. And once you install that trigger kit from Rogue Air, that trigger's flipping nice. So, but that's everything. That's anything. That's everything. That's all. Yeah. So I will talk to you guys next time.